305,000 kilometres. Funny thing is, it's only done about 65,000 Ks in the last 19 years. It's looking clean though. It had done 128,000 Ks when I bought it in 2003. I put a whole heap on it in my 4 years at uni, and then pretty much since then, I haven't driven it that much. Well, maybe 65, 70, I'm not sure exactly, but can't remember exactly, but probably only done about less than 5,000 Ks a year, that's for sure. Yeah, 2 to 5,000 Ks each year, so anyway, it's still in a great condition. I know there's a guy in Queensland, he's got an EL, a Heritage Green EL XR6, and he's done, I think, 550,000 Ks, and he only just recently did the head on it, so he just fixed that up a couple of years ago, but that's probably the highest one I know. Coyote, I think he's got the number plate. You might have seen him on the forums and on Instagram, but it's looking pretty good. I've polished it all this up again because it had a few scratches, so just thought I'd do a quick walk around. It's been a while since I've done a sort of a walk around and good chat about my car. It's looking pretty clean. I've got the spoiler off, as you can see. Dodgy job just for the moment. I'm deciding if I just get a new boot lid, because this one's a bit rusted underneath because it's been leaking through the holes. Because I've got the spoiler off because I'm gonna, well, I'll either respray that, or if I kind of like it without. It looks so clean without the badge. I've debadged, despoiled. It kind of looks bloody clean. I don't know. I know ELTRBO, probably the best EF XR6 going around. That black one, it's completely black. Black stripes and everything, and he's got the big turbo. He owns DTM auto transmissions in Geelong. It's got big massive brakes. He's also got an XH XR8 Ute, which I can't remember. One of them's got big Porsche brakes on it. Another one's got big Brembos or something, but they've both got Simmons. He's got the yellow XR8 Ute that's got full chrome billet engine and everything. He's also got the best. So he's probably got the best XH in Australia and the best EL potentially in Australia too. So it's pretty awesome. But yeah, so what I was saying is he's got no badges at all, completely debadged, not even the Tigfits. So at the moment I've just got the Tigfits. Oh, sorry, he's probably got the Ford badge on the front, no doubt. I'm sure he's got that one, but yeah. Someone notice the difference between this side and this side? I need to get around to doing that. But yeah, it's looking very clean. I've cleansed it, had it in quite a while, so I thought I'd do a quick video. I still need to do stuff. I still need new exhaust. It's got leaks. You can probably hear it's probably loud out under here, out the back. I want to get the like I keep saying, I'm waiting for it to go on special. It's like $220 at the moment. Someone's getting it for $160 for a high flow cat, metal cat, just a 100 self cat, and I reckon it'll sound heaps better. I'm thinking about, I don't know, I kind of want to cam it. I was thinking about a stage 4, stage 3, probably a stage 3. So I don't want to do, well, I think you can get away without doing valve springs with the stage 3, as long as you don't rev it out too much. But I don't know, put in the comments what you think. Should I just keep it, the cam, it runs so well and the cam's so smooth, so maybe I reckon if I get a high flow cat, or some people just say just decat it. We'll see how the high flow cat goes. They look good anyway, not that you can see it, but high flow cat, get the extractors, I'll get the extractors ceramic coated too while I'm at it. I wonder, is it worth getting the cat ceramic coated? Because I do feel it's sort of hot under here. I don't know if that's just the extractors, but on a hot day under there it gets pretty warm. So would it be worth getting the cat? If I get a new cat, worth getting that ceramic coated? For now I've just put the billet oil cap on just for something different. I thought I would. Let me know what you think about that. Yeah, it actually comes with a Tigfit badge to stick it on. So they give it to you separate, so you can do it up and then you can put it right on there, so it's nice and center. They used to just put them on, pre-put them on, but then you'd be in the wrong spot. but then I freaking I lost it. I don't know where it is. I don't know, the kids, I had it on my desk for a while, and yeah, I just had it yeah, just sitting on my desk, and I just now it's gone. So I'll just then get a new ticket badge. But I don't know, it looks a bit funny maybe with all the black and now just this bling here, so I just thought I'd put it on. But yeah, if I get an intake, and if I get that ceramic coated, that'll be nice and shiny too, and if I get them ceramic coated, it'll be nice and shiny. So yeah, anyway, not a lot to update other than just cleaning, getting as clean as I can, which is, you know, that's the fun of it. I kind of like keeping it kind of stock. I kind of have plans to really do it up, but at the same time I feel like I just want to keep it stock. But what do you reckon I should do? I mean, I would love to, if I had the money, if I had 100 grand, no, not 100 grand, but you know, you need quite a bit. I'd take it to Tunnelvision Turbocharging in Melbourne, and I'll get them to do bloody, I don't know, 700 horsepower, 1000 horsepower. I want it to be streetable though. I like just driving it, don't mind just cutting around. So maybe not a massive turbo, but I love their intakes. Have you seen their intakes? Their plenum intakes are just beautiful, gorgeous. Yeah, easily as good as the Plasma Man. I reckon probably better than the Plasma Man ones. They just look a bit, I don't know, they just look awesome. The billet machine ones. Nice turbo. I love how they do their turbo, like heat guards, shields. They even do a custom. I asked if I could get a custom one of these done. It's like a cylinder kind of one. Billet, or like an aluminium welded one, and it's just a nice little cylinder. But they said they only do it for their customers, so you actually have to, you know, put your car in there and get something done to your car for them to do it. Also because they say, oh, each car's different or something. Or maybe there's talking about between the EDs and the ELs, but anyway, go have a look at those cars, or maybe I'll put a few pictures up here. Yeah, how good are those engine bays? Just clean. I mean, you'd love to just get your engine bay shaved as well. Once they all did it all, and know what holes they do and don't need, you get it shaved, get it resprayed, because under here is actually only base coat. I didn't realise, I started polishing it, there was a few scratches, I started polishing it and it actually came up shiny, because it's just base coat, there's no clear, so you can actually shine it up. But yeah, if you got it all resprayed properly, then that would be pretty cool too. But yeah, I love the heritage green. Now that I've polished, I haven't polished it all up. People say, oh, you're going to wear your paint out, but I actually haven't polished the whole car even in the 22 years I've had it. I've only polished about half of it. I start these jobs and I finish it, but yeah, most of the car's in pretty good nick. I've polished all the bits that need it, but I haven't actually polished the entire car, so I polished this the other day, so I need to get it in the sun, but you can see my reflection. But in the sun, it's beautiful. But yeah, I've posted a few videos about, you know, how to go have a look at my shorts. I posted long ones too, but how to get your dash in Digi mode. I had it on Digi mode before, but it's funny, sometimes it lasts days, sometimes it only lasts it lasted in like about 5 minutes of my drive just hit before, and then it turned off. So I don't know what quite the deal is there, but yeah, anyway, hope you like the video. It's the car's all clean, got the kids seats out, so I've got my seat back now because they don't need it. Got the other car anyway, so it's all looking clean and I'm pretty happy. So I thought I'd just do a quick video. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next one.